Good morning, peeps. I am coloring my hair, obviously, and parts of my face and hands as well. Wow, I tell you, I wonder sometimes what is up with the weatherman. We had this whole week, the weather was supposed to be, in the mid to high 90s, sometimes bumping off of 100, brilliant sunshine. Well, yesterday it was cloudy and the air felt kind of moist. And it wasn't just like regular clouds. It was those weird clouds that are showing up everywhere that they defy description. It's hard to explain. They look like these swaths of water vapor just hanging in the air. They're really odd. Well, so I go to bed last night around midnight and I wake up sometime after 1 to the sound of rain. And it's raining hard. I'm like, honey, it's raining. And Grant says, yeah, I know. Did you, because he was in the other room. I'm yelling at him. And he says, yeah, did you see the lightning? And I'm looking at my little sleepy eyes like this. And yeah, lightning's a little bit. Can't hear any thunder. About a minute later, a little bit more lightning. By that time, my eyes were closing. I wake up again about 2 hours later. Grant's still in his office, sitting in his chair. And it's still raining like hell. I mean, where did that come from? I just don't know. So, and then you look on the radar, and the radar never showed that any rain was coming in our direction. So it's just real strange. So anyhow, I guess as advanced as we are, we cannot tell when it's going to rain. So anyway, woke up this morning, we checked the rain gauge, and we got 1/8 of an inch, which, I thought it would have been a lot more than that, but apparently what was happening is it would start to rain and it would wake me up, and then it would stop again. So, it wasn't a constant. So anyhow, so we got 1/8 of an inch here, and there were various amounts here, there, and everywhere around. So I don't know what the valley floor got. I'm going to check that too. So anyway, that was kind of a trip. Mom is here. She's still asleep. I need to heat up our coffee. I'm not feeling like doing any yard work today, although we did get flowers. In fact, I should probably show you the flowers. I will. I'm going to show you the flowers in the next little clip. But we went to a big pharmacy yesterday, and I bought her a wheelchair. Not a heavy duty wheelchair. Well, it's a regular wheelchair, but it's kind of lightweight, so I can put it in and out of the car. She doesn't always need to be wheeled around, but when she is feeling tired or weak, it's just so much easier to slap her in the wheelchair and, jam on into Walmart and get stuff done that way. So finally, I took care of that. And then we went and got some compression stockings because she needed those. And she bought me a pair of really, really pretty orthopedic sandals. Old lady sandals that are really neat looking. I'll have to show them to you. And then we went to Walmart and we bought flowers and we bought some stuff to eat. And we swung through Starbucks and I got a, it was a vanilla bean soda with whipped cream, but it was a non-fat whipped cream. I don't really like eating processed non-fat crap, and I probably would have told them not to put it on there if I'd been thinking about it, but I wasn't. But anyway, so I just mixed the whole thing up, and it was really, really good. It felt so nice to have a treat. Oh my God. And then came home and made dinner. Dinner last night was these spinach and herb tortillas, whole wheat tortillas, with tabbouleh. I put chicken in my mom's and Grant's, and I had refried beans in mine, and slices of avocado. And I think I also put some just regular green salad in there as well. And that was dinner. None of us were really particularly hungry, so that worked out really well. And so yeah, I haven't done a video in a couple of days, and I just want to come on and tell everybody hi and hope you're all doing well. And I'm trying to catch up on watching videos. It's been very hit or miss with me recently. So If you haven't seen me show up on your videos, it's just because I have gotten behind, but I'm going to catch back up. So on that note, I'm going to say bye, and I will probably stick in a couple clips of my shoes and the flowers. Here are my sandals. Aren't they cute? I just love them. They're by this company called Vionic, and they've got really high arches, which I need, and just a really nice comfy footbed, and these wonderful soles, and they were freaking expensive. I think they were $70, no, they were $80. $80 for these things. I would never spend $80, although I am going to pay her back. She said it was a gift, but I don't think that's fair. So anyhow, yeah, so cool. I love them, and I can walk all day, and my feet are totally supported, so it's neat. All right, so let me show you what we bought. We got some lobelia to go in the shade. This stuff grows well in the shade here. And we got these are zinnias, and this is Solosum, I think that's called. I can't remember. This likes the sun, this stuff. We got some sweet alyssum, which just gives off a heavenly scent. I got 2 of these. We got a big pink petunia. So I got 2 of the alyssums. I got 2 of the lobelia, 2 of these Solosa things, 1 of the zinnias, and then we kind of splurged and got this thing that's I'll show you. It's in a big pot, and it's several plants all together. Let me take it out and show it to you. It's this thing, and I thought this would be pretty in a hanging basket, so I've got, I think that's just lovely. I've got this metal hanging basket that I'm going to line with something like moss or maybe excelsior or something, and I'm going to plant that in it with a few plants hanging off the sides, so that when this thing is hanging, it'll have the big pink things up at the top here, and then around the sides maybe something like lobelia or something hanging, so it'll be real pretty. The first time I ever saw a beautiful hanging basket, I was 10 years old, and we had driven to Canada from Central California. We took the entire summer. My dad bought a VW bus camper, a Volkswagen camper bus, I guess they're called, and he took us, the whole family, and the dog, and we drove up the California coast, then up through Oregon and Washington, into Vancouver, and then across the Sound to British Columbia, went to Victoria, down by the Snake River, then down through Idaho, and into Nevada. We stopped at my grandparents who were living in Elko, Nevada. Hung out there for a while, then came on home. It was a long trip with lots of interesting memories. But when we were in Victoria, British Columbia, everything was just covered. I mean, all the buildings had these beautiful hanging baskets, which I had never seen. And my mom was just enchanted by these hanging baskets. So when we got home, she went on the hunt. She found the baskets themselves, and she made a bunch of these hanging baskets. And I remember that so well, how beautiful that was and how different. I mean, you just didn't see those in the neighborhood at that time. So, I'm feeling like it's hanging basket time again. Get myself a touch of British Columbia. What else is going on? That's about it. I'm just planning on having a nice, quiet rest of the weekend and into the early week. I'm taking Mom home on Wednesday, so today we are going to go up to the goat farm, and she's going to visit the 3 puppies that live up there. And we were supposed to go to an ice cream social last night, but we were all just so freaking tired. And when I called my friend Margie, who was throwing it, she said, "Don't worry, nobody showed up anyway, so we'll see each other later." So that is all the news that is fit to tell you guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Take a look at this cloud. All right. I've been noticing these clouds for about the past 3 weeks or so. That pinkish thing you see there, it has no definition. It's not a nimbus or a stratocumulus or a cumulus or a stratonimbus or a mantus or a lenticular. It's nothing but what looks like an amorphous puff of water vapor or something. You know, you come over this way and you start to see clouds. You start to see what appear to be real clouds over in there. Natural clouds. It looks like, you know, some puffy cumuli that are low-lying. You see some nimbus and things up there. And then you have this weird thing that makes no sense. I've been seeing these for, like I said, about 3 weeks. Okay, I'm turning this around. I am not a conspiracy theorist. I don't believe that, you know, the government is out to kill me with strange looking clouds. But where the hell are these odd clouds coming from? And I want somebody to explain to me, if you can, what they are, what kind of cloud they actually are. They just don't make sense. Let's ask the goats. Hey, you guys, can one of you explain to me what sort of cloud that is up there? Because I sure as hell do not recognize it. What do you guys think? Do you guys have an opinion? Do you guys have an opinion? Do you know? Do you have any idea? Any idea at all? Do you know? I bet you know. You look like you know everything. Look at you, you're losing your... Well, yeah, I see you too. Let's see what Mikey has to say. Mikey's coming up the drive here. I'm not going to put Mike's... There we go. Hey Mike, we have a question for you. Alright, you see that weird looking cloud right there? It's not a cloud, it looks like a mist of vapor. What the hell is that? You see that? Kind of pink thing?
Well,
what is that? Is that a cloud, or do you think it's something bad?
They're cirrus clouds. The thing is the sunset is making them look awful strange because they're coming over the table.
I have been noticing these things for about 3 weeks.
Well,
and you see them everywhere.
Contrails that cause them, I think.
Contrails or chemtrails?
Chemtrails.
You think it's chemtrails?
Yeah,
I kind of think so too. I really think so too, because
I really do.
that is just not normal. Okay, all right. Well, any input you guys have would be appreciated. We will see. Oh, you guys want to see the puppies? I'm gonna take you over to see the puppies. You guys need to see the puppies. The puppies are. See, look at Tira. She's up on top of her house. Hey, you guys. What are you guys doing, huh? You want to say hi to your YouTube people? Let's see if we can bring you in. Oh, well, yeah, bark like heck.